Hello, everyone. This is Bernie Strum, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have Fields of Dream Baseball. And I need to turn down my sound on my iPad that I use to monitor the chat. I'd like to welcome everybody here today for the week's games we're going to play. I think we're picking it up on July 10th. But before we get to today's doubleheader, let's go over the standings. And let me, instead of putting team statistics, if I can say it in English, let me do what I usually have here. And I have the league leaders, so you can see them if you'd like. Earth Division, Liverpool leads Berlin by 2.5, 3.5 over Hagerstown, and Dallas by 9.5. Chico's in the Wind Division lead Lehigh by 5 and Cleveland by 9. In the Fire Division, Canada leads Lancaster by 1/2 a game, virtually tied for the lead with the same winning percentage. And Vegas, my team, 9 games back. Water Division, Tampa Bay leading Hadley Lake by 1 and Mid-Michigan by 2.5. It's quite a race in all the divisions. And we're going to see if we can play one of those divisions out today as David Lando comes by and says hello. Batting leaders, Ty Cobb, and hitting 370. He's got a 23-point separation between him and Tony Gwynn. Home runs, Rudy York at 31, 29 Pujols, Aaron 26. Aaron leads in runs batted in with 82. York at 73, Foster at 71. And the pitching leaders, Tim Lincecum leading in ERA with 166. Mike Cuellar second at 209. Matheson with wins at 16. Gibson 15. Cicotti 14. Saves Sparky Lyle 15, tied with Hoffman of Manchester. And the second year in a row that Waddell is going to lead in strikeouts, currently has 226. Big Clue comes by. I've been gone for the weekend. I haven't had much of a chance to catch up because I spent most of the day in the trading room for Field of Dreams as the trading deadline approaches, trying to make decisions. And of course, I did consider just broadcasting our Discord trade negotiations, which is almost as interesting as the games, but I was voted down. So let's go and hit play here and see what games are on tap today. I have a doubleheader picked out right here off the bat on July 10th. Now I also play the games on the 11th. The 12th, 13th, and 14th, I believe, and 15th are an all-star break. So there are no games scheduled those days. The 16th and 17th, I will sim out. And if someone wants to pick it up later tonight or tomorrow, if I stop on the 17th, that gives exactly 2 weeks to go before the July 31st, end of the month, and the end of the trading deadline. Let's go to the first game, D-Gens at T-ville. D-Gens lose to T-ville at T-ville, 5-4. May's the winner. Just the loser. Lehigh at Chico's. Lehigh, 5 games back behind Chico's and well within reach of catching them. And they're going to be a little closer after this game. Lehigh wins 9-2. Lanier the winner. Kane the loser. Lehigh now 4 games back. Dallas at Berlin. Both Dallas and Berlin still in it. Dallas on life support, but they're still in it. Berlin wins 3-2. Stottlemyre the winner. Cy Young the loser. Cy Young 8-13. Once again, as MV predicts, he is not a good pitcher in these leagues. Beatles eternally comes by. Did MV curl up with Bird? MV has a certain way of speaking. You got to remember, he's from England, and I'm not sure they know how to speak English. Cleveland at San Francisco. Cleveland defeats San Francisco 4-2. Altruck the winner. Kovaleski the loser. Chicago at Carpathian. Speaking of Beatles, Chicago defeats Carpathian 7-5. Mauser the winner. Perodowski the loser. Hadley Lake, who kicks my butt, at Vegas. Let's see what they do today. And right on cue, Hadley Lake defeats Vegas 6-2. Bender the winner. Brosnan the loser. Ty Cobb 3 for 5. How could you beat a team with Ty Cobb on it? 13th home run and a triple. Edmonton at Florence. Florence wins 11-3. Lolich the winner. Kuzman the loser. And we now reach our first game of our doubleheader, Hagerstown at Liverpool. Hagerstown 3.5 games behind Liverpool and making a run at Big Clue's Liverpool team. And this will be our first game. Excuse me. Oh, what a picture I have. I'm going to have to change that. I didn't have time to check it, but I'm going to check it now. Well, maybe I'll change it for the second game anyway. Ferdy Shoop, the pitcher for Hagerstown, against Mort Cooper. There's the lineup. Welcome to the Polo Grounds for tonight's game between Hagerstown and Liverpool in game one of a doubleheader. Ferdy Shoop, I don't know why I keep saying Freddie, but I do, starts for Hagerstown. He's made 20 starts on the year, is 9-9 with an ERA of 4.61. His third start against Liverpool, and he's 1-1 with a 4.91 ERA. He'll be facing Mort Cooper for Liverpool's made 21 starts, is 11-9 with an ERA at 2.31. It's his second start against Hagerstown. He lost to Hagerstown and has a 10.13 ERA. Not too good. By the looks of these ERAs, there's going to be some hitting today. It's 86 degrees, wind speed 6 miles an hour, and it's out to center field as Will 2 comes by. And if you guys will forgive me, I'm going to change this ballpark. Play ball. That's a pretty silly looking ballpark, if you ask me. We are going to the Polo Grounds. Whoops. Hit the button too soon. Forgive me, please. I'm going to do this one more time. Now we got to fix this a little bit. We had a lot of fun on Discord today. I think it's going to heat up as we get into the final days of the trade deadline, as the teams that are playing for the pennant, looking to fortify their. That's got to be there. Oh, that's terrible. The teams that are looking to win the pennant are looking to fortify their teams for the pennant run, and teams like Vegas looking to set up their teams for next year, which is what I've been doing. It's going to set this over here, that over here. Bring that up there a little bit. Thank you for indulging me to do this. I just couldn't use that other picture, and I've been running late since getting home from my weekend Easter vacation. I thought I was going to get some work done today, but I couldn't get off Discord. And if these aren't arranged properly, we'll just adjust them when the game starts. Is Dwayne checked in yet? No. Then big clues here to watch his team play. And it's a very good one. Come on. Well, we'll get that in a second. Get the on-deck bettors to a safe place. Couple of little adjustments. That one won't move. That one moves. There they are. Okay, lineups for Hagerstown. Wagner at short. Matthews in left field batting second. Aaron in right batting third. Matthews at third batting fourth. Adcock at first base batting fifth. When I played first base on my high school baseball team in the 1960s, I used the Joe Adcock glove. Horner, the DH, batting sixth. Mack in center field batting seventh. Beckett at second batting eighth. Raridan catching, batting ninth. Shupp doing the pitching. In the field, we have Northrup in left. Kurt Flood in center. Jackie Jensen in right. Those guys can field. Karowski at third. Larkin at short. Morgan at second. Talking about being able to field. Votto at first. As I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Mike Piazza catching. Mort Cooper on the mound today. He is 11-9 at 2.31 ERA. Stepping into the batter's box is Honus Wagner, and we're underway at the Polo Grounds. Pops it up. Karowski under it. It'll come down, and it does, right into his glove. One away. Beatles comes by. Nice to see you, Beatles. And Steve Tate, the commissioner of the league, is in the stands. This place has got dignitaries as Gary Matthews steps up to the batter's box. He's batting something. My eyes are not doing too well today. He's batting .283. The pitch. Grounded to short. Larkin backhands it across the diamond of Votto for the out. 2 up, 2 down, top of the first. Tank Aaron. He's heading .283. And that was Matthews, who's hitting over 300, so I read the wrong one. Here's the pitch. And Aaron bangs it in the right field for a base hit. And now he's hitting .285 as he stands on first base. He is somewhat of a threat to steal, but he's not going to steal every time. Joe Adcock on deck, and Eddie Matthews batting fourth. hitting 260. Matthews looking at Cooper, checks the runner and throws. Fly ball to right. Jackie Jensen under it. He puts it away for the out as my cursor goes where no cursor should go. The half inning is over. Hagerstown nothing, and Liverpool coming to bat. The batting order for Liverpool: Larkin leads off at short. Bruthers at DH, batting second. Karowski batting third at third. Morgan batting fourth at second. The catcher is Piazza. He will bat fifth, followed by Jackie Jensen in right field sixth. Votto at first, seventh. Kurt Flood in center eighth, and Jim Northrup in left field batting ninth. Shup on the mound will face Larkin, who steps in. Larkin hitting 185 on the season. And he's hitting a little less now as Shoop strikes him out to lead off the bottom of the first. Dan Bruthers hitting a hearty 224. He hit 344 in his league season he was drafted. He's 120 points below that. That's quite a difference. He walks. Bruthers on first. Adcock, no picture. Let's see if we can get Adcock's picture in here. As you can see, I was not prepared. I apologize, but it was quite a day for me. There we go. Picture restored. No, the picture's not restored. Well, we'll figure that out later. Karowski hitting 261. The pitch. Grounded to second. Beckett to short for one. Wagner over to first for two. Well, the inning is over. We go to the top of the second. No score. Wonder why Adcock's picture isn't there. Let's try this one more time. We'll try a different picture of him. How many different pictures do I have? We don't want those hats. I don't want that hat, but let's see if that makes a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Going to have to work on that later. Here's Cooper's pitch to Adcock. Ground ball to Larkin. He's up with it and across the diamond for the out. Bob Horner comes to bat, batting 259. And he goes down swinging. Cooper's first strikeout of the evening. Shane Mack, 266. Slow roller to Joe Morgan at second. He's up with it. Over to Votto for the out. Inning is over. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second inning, Morgan, Piazza, and Jensen to face Shup. Morgan hitting from the left side. Morgan hitting 204 this season. And he is hit by the pitch. Runner on first. Hits batsman Mike Piazza. Piazza hitting 238. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He is safe, number 26 for Joe Morgan. What a smile on his face in that photo. He's only smiling because he stole the base. Piazza with an opportunity to knock in the first run of the game. Shup winds and fires. Ground ball in the left field, base hit. Matthews picks it up, throws behind Morgan, but Morgan gets back to the bag. One down. Nobody out. Runners on first and third. Hagerstown in a little trouble here as Jackie Jensen comes to the plate. Jensen hitting 205. Ship's pitch. A fly ball deep into left field. That ball is going to be off the wall. Matthews takes it on a bounce. 2 runs will score. Jensen goes into second, walking in with his 10th double of the season. Liverpool is up on Hagerstown 2-0. Joey Votto hitting 261. Jensen on second. Hagerstown finds himself trailing here in the second inning. There is a blooper into center field. That ball's in for a hit. Jensen rounds third. He is coming home. The throw goes to third. I have no idea why, because Jensen scores. Let's see if it tells us. He's heading for home. There won't be a throw. There was not a throw. I guess he thought that was the cutoff guy. 3-0. Top of the order is Curt Flood. Oh, excuse me. He's the 8th batter. 261. Why did I think he was the top of the order? I don't know. But he's going to hit it to short. Wagner flips to Beckett. That's all they're going to get. Flood is too fast. Flood now on first. 1 down. Number 9 hitter, Jim Northrup. Northrup 264. Fly ball deep in the right field. Aaron backing up. He's got it in front of the wall. He's going to get it in. Flood returns to first. He was 3/4 of the way to second base. He thought that ball might be off the wall. However, it was not. 2 away. Runner still on first base. Now we have the top of the order. And if I move my cursor here, we'll find out. Larkin struck out in the bottom of the first to start the game. There goes Flood. Slides. He's safe with stolen base number 3. Curt Flood on second. I'm not sure when Liverpool got Curt Flood, but he did not start the season with him. Barry Larkin still at bat, running now on second base. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field. It's a long way back there. Mack puts it away for the out. We go to the top of the third. Liverpool 3, Hagerstown nothing. Top of the third, Beckett, Raridan, and Wagner, the number 1 hitter, due up. Here's Cooper's pitch. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a double, number 9 on the year for Glenn Beckett. Glenn Beckett hitting really well. Raridan steps into the batter's box, hitting 229. Runner in scoring position. He's going to walk. And all of a sudden, Mort Cooper, staked to a 3-0 lead here in the top of the third, allows the first 2 runners to reach base. None other than Honus Wagner, 303 on the season. His first time up, he popped the third. Here's Cooper's pitch. He hits a fly ball center field. Flood has the measure of this one. Puts it away for the out. First out of the inning. And Gary Matthews comes up, hitting 311. Cooper pitches. He's going to bang a single in the center field. Beckett's going to round third. Flood is going to throw it in. Beckett's going to retreat to third base. Hold with only 1 out. Probably the wise thing to do. Runner on first with a single. And Hank Aaron comes up, runners on first and third. 285. Hank Aaron singled his last time up. Cooper's pitch. He struck him out. 2 down. Runners still on first and third for Eddie Matthews. Eddie Matthews flied to right. Ground ball to first. Joey Votto has it. Gonna beat Matthews to the bag to end the inning. No runs. Skook came across that inning, even though the first 2 runners reached base. As we go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Liverpool. Bottom of the third, we have Bruthers, Kurowski, and Morgan due up. Bruthers' first time up, walked. Fly ball deep to right field. Aaron puts it away for the out. Off the bat, it looked deeper than it ended up. 1 down. Whitey Kurowski, 260 hitter. His first time at the plate, he grounded to second base into a double play. Shupp throws. This ball's hit into left field. That's going to drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. And Kurowski finds himself on first base with 1 down. And Hall of Famer Joe Morgan coming to bat with a 204 average. His first time up, he was hit by the pitch. Now, Hagerstown faces the same situation that Liverpool faced last inning. They got runners on first and second, 1 out, Mike Piazza. Piazza steps into the batter's box. Here's the pitch by Shupp. Fly ball on the left. Matthews puts it away for the out. Runners aren't going anywhere. Ball comes in the third. Jackie Jensen, 208 on the season. If my eyes are working, here's the pitch. Foul ball. Adcock tracking it down. Will he get it before it goes out of bounds? He will not get it. It is out of bounds. Into the stand. Shupp got a new baseball. Or if we were playing in real olden days, he's cleaning off or making dirty the baseball that he just got back from the stands. Here's the pitch to Jackie. He struck him out. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Hagerstown trailing Liverpool 3-0. The pictureless Joe Adcock due up. Horner and Mack to follow. It disturbs me we don't have a picture, but it's probably the way his name is typed into my database does not match what is in the game. The pitch. Adcock goes down. Cooper gets his third strikeout of the day. Bob Horner, the DH, he struck out his first time up. And he strikes out his second time out as Cooper takes command of this game for Shane Mack. Shane Mack hitting 309. That ought to be good enough for someone to break up this historic-looking game as I find my cursor on the screen somewhere and hit the C button. The pitch. Struck him out, number 5. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Chico's still leading Hagerstown 3-0. Game is moving right along at a quick pace. Votto, Flood, and Northrop representing the bottom third of Liverpool's lineup to face Shupp. He walks him. Believe he's 0 for 0 on the day. Oh, no, he got a hit and one at bat. Now he's got to walk. Here's the pitch to Flood. Flood hits a line drive into right field. That drops in front of Aaron. Will Votto go to third? He will not, as that ball scooped up and thrown in quickly by the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Schupp now will face Northup, the number 9 hitter on Liverpool's team. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Without moving the bat, he takes strike 3. One down for the top of the order, Barry Larkin. Schupp's pitch. There's a line drive in the left. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Votto going to be rounding third. And he gets back safely as he does not try to score. This AI does not send anyone home, no matter how fast or slow you are, no matter how good the arm is in left or not, if there's less than 2 outs. Dan Bruthers coming to bat. This is his third time up. He's walked and flied to shallow right field. Walks in a run. That is not cool. As Schupp walks in the 4th run of the game. Liverpool now leads 4-0. Whitey Karowski, a much more dangerous hitter than Dan Bruthers, coming to bat now with the bases loaded. There's some wildness here. I would think after that many walks, you would like your computer manager to remove the pitcher, but our game is no way to program that as Joe Morgan steps in and batting 4th, 270 on the day. And there he is, right on time. Al Damari is coming into pitch. He's 1-1 with a 4.97 ERA. A new pitcher to face a batter she's never seen, or he's never seen. Ground ball to second. Beckett to short for 1. Back to first. There's a double play in their sights, and they have it. Slick double play done by Hagerstown on the field to maintain the score at 5-0 Liverpool. Since we're playing a doubleheader here, I'm going to go ahead a couple of innings. Let's go to the end of the 6th inning. Might get 3 games in here. It is now 7-0. Let's play the 7th inning. Cooper to face Adcock. Okay. I'm sure there's a reason. I know there's a reason. Let's try this. Fly ball into deep left field. Northrop backing up, and he puts it away for the out. 1 down. Bob Horner hitting .257. He goes down swinging. Shane Mack, .265 to face Cooper. He goes down swinging. Number 8 for Cooper. Bottom of the seventh, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Liverpool, 0 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Hagerstown. Let's go to the end of the 8th inning. $14-0. Well, now we're going to go to the end of the game. We will put that font up a little higher. It's down there because I print these things for Facebook and I need that small font. Liverpool, 14 runs, 18 hits, no errors. Hagerstown, 4-7-0. If Hagerstown had a highlight, it was Matthews, who went 2 for 4, and Eddie Matthews, who knocked in 2 runs. Shrupp, 9 and 10, pitched 3 1/3 innings, 6 runs, 6 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned. Struck out 3, walked 5. Mort Cooper shut him out, 7 hits, didn't shut him out, pitched a complete game. He is now 12 and 9, 7 hits, 4 runs, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk. Highlights: 3 for 4 Karowski, 2 for 5 Piazza, 3 RBIs Karowski, 2 for Joey Votto. Home runs in the game: Hagerstown, Matthews and Horner. Liverpool, Northrop hit 2 home runs. And let's see who the MVP of the game was. And it was Jim Northrop. Hank Aaron was injured in today's game, but only out for the day. Back to the schedule. Hagerstown now trails by 4.5 games. Tampa Bay at St. Pete. 3-2 St. Pete. Jenkins the winner. Ryan the loser. Amazing at Canada. Amazing loses 9-1. Newhouser the winner. Nash the loser. Long Island at Manchester. And I hope MV's still sleeping because Long Island just beat them 4-0. Flanagan the winner. Hamilton the loser. Edmonton at Florence. 10-3 Florence. Wilson the winner. Gentry the loser. And let's go to play game 2 of the doubleheader. Jim Middleton may not last. Short rest. Have no idea why. Denny McClain. Next year is his big year. Jim Middleton may not last long. Let's find out how long he's going to last. Welcome to the Polo Grounds for tonight's game between Hagerstown and Liverpool in Game 2 of a doubleheader. Jim Middleton starts for Hagerstown. He's made 1 start in the year. He's 3-1 with an ERA of 4.39. His first start against Liverpool. McClain, who will be on the mound for Liverpool, he's had 18 starts, 8-5 on the season, 3.57 ERA. It's his first start against Hagerstown. Temperatures dropped down in the second game to 81 degrees, but it speeded up to 11 miles an hour, this time out to right field.
Play ball.
The lineup in Game 2, Wagner again at short, batting first. Batting second, Matthews in left. Aaron in right, batting third. Eddie Matthews at third, batting fourth. Adcock again at first, batting fifth. Horner, the DH, sixth. Mack in center, same lineup as before. Beckett at second, batting eighth. And Raridan catching, batting ninth, except for the pitcher Middleton. In the outfield, it's changed up a little. We got Rusty Greer in left. Torrey Hunter, who both those players played for me this year. Of course, between Clue, myself, and David, and 1 or 2 other guys, I think everybody's played for us. Jackie Jensen in right, Karowski at third, Larkin at short, Morgan again at second, Votto again at first, Piazza catching both ends of the doubleheader for Denny McLean. Honus Wagner steps to the batter into the batter's box, and here's McLean's first pitch of the game. That ball's hit into left field. That ball's going to drop in for a base hit. And Wagner is on first with nobody out. Can Hagerstown get back to 3.5 behind Liverpool? We'll find out as Gary Matthews, hitting .323, steps into the batter's box. McLean pitches. There goes the runner. He's safe. Stolen base number 38. Almost automatic. McCain throws back. See if they could get him, but they couldn't. He picked him off. There you go. Who knows? That was quick. We'll read it. Quick throw to second. Wagner took off. McLean has him picked off. Morgan throws to Kurowski. Kurowski tags Wagner for the out. That's not quite what I saw on the screen, but that's what happened. One down now, nobody on for Gary Matthews. He struck him out. McLean's first strikeout of the day. Henry Aaron, 26 home runs in the season, .283 average. He strikes him out. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Bottom of the first, Hagerstown will be pitching to the top of the order. Hunter, Clark, and Greer, followed by Votto, Morgan, and Kurowski. And the bottom third of the order, Piazza, Larkin, and Jensen. In the outfield, again, for Hagerstown, Gary Matthews in left, Shane Mack at center, Henry Aaron at right, Eddie Matthews at third, Wagner at short, Glenn Beckett at second, Joe Hadcock at first, Bill Raridan doing the catching, and Jim Middleton doing the pitching. Middleton winds. He throws to Hunter. That ball's hit in the left field. That was a sharp base hit in the left. And the runner will hold at first as Gary Matthews gets the ball in. Runner at first. Will Clark, another player from the Vegas Stars, steps to the plate. Runner on first for Clark, the pitch. He's going to hit a slow roller to Matthews at third. He's going to have time to throw to second for one, but that's all they're going to get as the relay throw is way late to get Will Clark. Legend Sports Universe comes in. I didn't catch the end of your game because my plane landed, but it's sure fun watching Field of Dreams. Not Field of Dreams. Your Legend Sports Universe MLB The Show games in the air 35,000 feet above the ground on a Southwest Airlines flight. Middleton to pitch to Greer. Greer this season hitting .304. He walks him. One down, runners on first and second for Joey Votto. Votto, .266 hitter. Middleton throws. Ball's hit sharply to second, to first for the out. Runners advance to second and third, but there are two outs. Middleton's got 15 pitches left. He may not make the end of the second inning. Joe Morgan, the pitch. He walks him. He may not make the end of the first inning. Second walk of the game for Middleton as Kurowski comes to bat. Kurowski's had a Grand Slam home run already this year. That ball's popped up in the air in the infield. Wagner out on the grass. Puts it away at short for the out. We go to the top of the second. No score. Top of the second inning, McLean to face Matthews, Adcock, and Horner. Matthews batting .260. He pops it up. Morgan into shallow right field, chasing it into foul territory. He's going to put it away for the out, one down. McLean to face the pictureless Joe Adcock. McLean winds and fires. And there's a drive into right center field, into the gap, all the way to the wall. Adcock rounding second, going to third. The throw, he is safe at third base with a triple. I've seen Joe Adcock play. That ball had to be hit a long way for him to get a triple. Runner on third, one away. Bob Horner. Horner batting .258. Here's McCain's pitch. A little dribbler past the mound. Larkin's got it. No play at the plate. Throws to first. Tavato for the out. And the Braves lead 1-0 with 2 down here in the top of the second. Shane Mack coming in, hitting .263. Nobody on. Ground ball to short. Larkin has the out. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Hagerstown. That's the first Hagerstown lead in this doubleheader. Mike Piazza, Larkin, and Jensen do up the bottom third of the order. We're going to find that cursor. There it is. Here's Middleton's pitch. He bangs it up the middle for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Liverpool. Runners on first and second. Barry Larkin. Larkin hitting 184. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down the line. Middleton's got it, I think. Let's find out. We'll read the play-by-play. Routine grounder to the right side. Adcock gathers it in. His only plays to first. Excuse me. He flips to Middleton covering. Piazza goes to second. Larkin moves the runner on. There you go. Straight from the horse's mouth as Jackie Jensen comes to bat. Jensen hitting ninth. He's hitting .212. As we get that off the screen. He struck him out. Torrey Hunter. Hunter on the day, lined a single his first time up. As we get that out of the way. He's going to be out. Sorry that popped up. He is out. That's the end of the inning. We go to the top of the third, 1-0 Hagerstown. Beckett to face McLean, followed by Raritan, the top of the order, Wagner. McLean has a high leg kick. There it is. Here's the pitch. Base hit in the left. Hit number 3 on the day for Hagerstown as Bill Raritan coming to bat. He's in there for his defensive capabilities. It's certainly not for his offensive capabilities. He's hitting .226. Why does that do that? Runner is safe at first. That was a ground ball to first base. Runner goes to second. He's safe, as I thought he was out. It was a bunt to the mound. McLean grabbed it, threw to first. Radner is in there. He beat it out. Beckett goes to second. And there you have it. Runners on first and second, nobody out. McLean to face one of the most feared hitters in baseball, Honus Wagner. Here's the pitch. Base hit into right center field, all the way to the wall. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Hunter's going to throw it into the infield. It's going to go to third after the cutoff man. He's going to be safe at third. Triple number 6 for Honus Wagner. 3-0 Hagerstown. Gary Matthews hitting .319. He's on a 9-game hitting streak. That ball's hit on the ground of Otto at first. Takes it himself for the out. Hank Aaron. Aaron up, nobody on. That's the way they like it. McLean's pitch. Hit to the right side of the mound. Votto up with it. McLean covering for the out. We go to the bottom of the third. The score is 4-0 Hagerstown. Sure wish Dwayne was here to see this. Unfortunately, Clue is watching his team fall behind here in the second game. It's the bottom third of the order. Piazza, Larkin, and Jensen coming to bat. Fly ball deep in the right field. Jensen, however, has it for the out. 1 down. Will Clark, the DH, hitting .269. He pops it up. And it's behind home plate, and it's going to be an error. Let's see what happened. Reardon will take it. Reardon is under it, and he bounces off his glove. Just a plain, simple error. No fan interference, no park interference. Just an error, so we get to do it all over again. He struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Middleton. Rusty Greer walked today in his first. Whoops. Let's see what we have here. 2-2 curveball. It's a strikeout. I'm going to do something Mike's wanted me to do for a while here. Let's go to setup. Is it in play-by-play? Video and sound. Video speed. Let's speed it up a tiny notch. Mike could be proud of me. The pitch to Greer. He struck him out. Guess the speed doesn't make any difference when they strike you out. 2 down. Votto coming to bat. Votto today is grounded to second. And that's it. That ball's all the way to the wall. Why does that do that? Ball's hit a soft liner towards first, right at Adcock. He makes the catch. That sure looked like it was going to the wall, but my computer blocked it off with whatever's popping up on the right-hand side. We're going to have to fix that. We go to the top of the fourth, 4-0 Hagerstown. Adcock, Horner, and Mack now to face McLean. The pitch. Fly ball deep in the left field, but Greer puts it away for the out. McLean throws. Horner. A little deeper this time for Warner, but he's out as Greer puts it away. Shane Mack, 262. Base hit. Greer up with it on the hop. Max on first for Glenn Beckett, the second baseman. Beckett today grounded a single. Well, he's going to get a hit now. Let's see what happens. He did get, oh no, what a play by Larkin. Flips to Morgan covering. They get the runner at second base. The end of the inning, and if I handed out awards for great plays, that one would have made the highlight reel. Middleton looks fine. I don't see how he can, but he does. 49 pitches left in him, and one of them's going to Morgan right now. Fly ball deep in the right field. Aaron back with it. He's out. One down. Kurtwowski up. Across the diamond. He is out. Thrown out by Matthews at third. And Eddie Matthews is due up. Fly ball deep in the center field. Mac backing up. Mac has it on the warning track in center field. And that's it for the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Hagerstown. Larkin due up for Liverpool, followed by Jensen and the top of the order, Hunter. Matthews looks in, gets the sign. He's reached his expected pitch count. Ground ball to third. Matthews up with it. One down. I guess he continues to pitch no matter what, huh? Bill Reardon, the catcher. Grounded to Morgan. Morgan charges it, throws it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And finally, we get to Cepeda. Whoops. There we go. Excuse me. Wagner. He's going to be out. Tell me what I did wrong here. Okay. 2 outs, top of the fifth. That was Reardon that made it out. As I lost my place, but I got it back as Gary Matthews is up to face McLean. That ball's in the right field for a base hit. Jensen's got it, throws it in. I guess I'm tireder than I thought after that early morning wake-up call to make this trip. Matthews at first. Aaron comes in hitting 0 for 2 today. That ball's hit to first. Votto right at the bag, steps on it for the out. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 4-0 Hagerstown. Here we go in the bottom of the fifth inning. Jensen, followed by the top of the order, Hunter and Clark to face Middleton. It says he may be out of gas. Let's see what happens. Base hit in the center field. They usually when you're out of gas, they usually give you one batter. That one may be it. Hunter batting 208. Oh, they're going to throw to first. He's safe. Grounded to Matthews. Great play to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. 1 down. Bottom of the fifth. Hunter at first. A threat to steal. Will Clark coming to bat. Runners on first and second. Let's see where AI manager is going to step in as Greer comes to the plate. Greer today has walked and struck out. And they just stepped in as Phil Niekro comes in to pitch. Niekro this season has pitched in 9 games, 3-0, 5.91 ERA. Here's the pitch to Greer. Fouled off to the right side. Niekro looks in at Greer, checks the runners, gets his sign, the pitch. Niekro walks him. Bases loaded. 1 down, bottom of the 5th. Hagerstown leads 4-0. Set the stage for Votto. A home run ties the game in today's game. However, he's grounded to second and lined to first. And he's going to hit it in the right field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. And that's going to be it. They play it safe. Clark holds at third. What's what usually happens with less than 2 outs. It's a 4-1 game. And Joe Morgan hitting .274 comes to bat. Well, now he's got another at bat he can add to his bag as Whitey Korowski strolls to the plate to face Phil Niekro. Niekro's pitch. Fly ball deep in the right field. Aaron going back and puts it away in front of the pole. Runner is going to score. And it's now a 4-3 game. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Piazza, the catcher, hitting .242, has a chance to tie this game with a base hit. Is Niekro's pitch. And there's the base hit in the right field. Aaron charges it. He's up with it. Votto rounding third, coming home. Does not draw a throw. The ball comes into Beckett. And Liverpool has just tied up Hagerstown here in the bottom of the 5th. Larkin, the shortstop, 183 hitter. Is that what I'm seeing? That's what I'm seeing. Runners on first and second. Niekro pitches. That looks like it's a base hit in the right field. Morgan rounds third. He scores. Piazza holds up at second. Liverpool's put a 5 spot up and now lead 5-4. Jackie Jensen. Jensen, .214. On the day, he struck out and singled. This is quite an inning. It's a 5-run inning. Bases still loaded, and the Braves not doing themselves any help. Torrey Hunter, .207. However, this guy knows how to hit. He's a professional hitter. Let's see what he does with Phil Niekro's pitch. Here it comes. He struck him out. After all that praise, could there have been any other decision? Eddie Matthews, .257 on the season. Power hitting third baseman has 17 home runs. 45 runs batted in. The pitch. Fly ball deep to right. Once again, Jensen puts it away at the flagpole. And we go to the top of the 6th inning. Liverpool takes the lead 5-4 over Hagerstown. Adcock, followed by Horner and Mack, due up here on the top of the inning. I know it's Joe Adcock because there's no picture. McLean throws. Fly ball to left. Greer under it. 1 down. Horner is hitting 260. No, what is he hitting? 257. Here's McLean's pitch. That's going to drop in for a base hit in front of Greer. Takes it on 2 hops, throws it in. He misjudged that. It looks like it was a poor play in the outfield. If he got a better jump, he would have had it. Runner on first is Votto. Mac is up. Shane has a 264 average. Certainly enough pop, to get him in. Ground ball up the middle. Morgan to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 5-4 Liverpool. Clark, Greer, and Votto do up against Necro. Necro has held his own today, despite giving up a couple of runs. Clark strikes out, something he very rarely does. Also, only the second strikeout for Necro, something he very rarely does. Grounded is short. Fregosi up with it. No, Fregosi's up with it. Wagner up with it. Throws to first. Fregosi's on my team. I'm having a bad night. I'm tired, so you'll please forgive me. Votto steps up to bat, hitting 267. Necro throws. Base hit to right. Aaron picks it up on the hop, throws it to Beckett. Votto at first, 2 down, bottom of the sixth inning. Joe Morgan, 204 hitter, steps in. He hits it back to the mound. Necro to first for the out. We go to the top of the seventh. Liverpool hangs on to a slim 5-4 lead. Here we go. McLean will face Beckett, Raridan, and Wagner, who I mistaken for Jim Fregosi, who's my shortstop. I was talking about trading him all afternoon. I got Fregosi on the mind. McLean pitches to Beckett. He walks him. Beckett representing the tying run on first base. The number 9 hitter, Reardon, coming up. He hits a fly ball to left field. Greer under it. Puts it away for the out. The computer manager will sacrifice in innings 1, 2, and 3. Tell me why they won't sacrifice for a tying run on first base and no outs in the 7th inning. I can't answer that question. Piazza stepping to the plate. Piazza's behind the plate. Wagner stepping to the plate, hitting 303. 2 for 3 on the day. As my being tired continues, there goes the runner. Beckett is safe at second with only his second stolen base of the season. He wouldn't have had to do that if it was a sacrifice bunt. The pitch to Wagner. Hit down to Karowski. All the way across the diamond. Votto has it. Beckett has to hold. He's still in scoring position, however, for Gary Matthews, hitting 323. Here's McLean's pitch. Line drive right at Larkin for the out. Well, thank you very much, David, for the encouragement. I appreciate that. Buckshot earlier. Thank you for telling me I'm doing fine, but I am tired, so I'm messing some of this up, but it's still fun. I'm having a good time. This is the Field of Dreams Fantasy League, however. It is not Major League Baseball, so I don't think I'm in jeopardy of losing my job. However, who knows? Might be wrong at that. Clue and Steve Tate might tell me to take a vacation. Karowski steps up Piazza and Larkin to follow. Necro says he's okay on the mound. Liverpool looking to put Hagerstown away and open up the lead in the division. The pitch to Karowski's hit into center. Mack under it. One down. Piazza hitting 245. Necro into the windup. He throws. Grounder to short. Wagner backhands it. Adcock has it for the out. 5-4, bottom of the seventh, 2 outs. Larkin hitting 186, and Necro throws. He pops it up behind home plate. That's going to be in the stands, I would imagine. And we get to do it one more time. Fly ball, left field. Matthews looking at it. It's going to be over his head. Off the wall. Larkin's going to be going for 3. The throw. He's safe with a triple, number 3 on the year for Barry Larkin. Liverpool looking for an insurance run. Jackie Jensen, the number 9 hitter, 214 on the season. Struck out single, then walked today. Necro throws to Jensen. That ball's hit to third. Matthews up with it. Cross the diamond. It's going to be close. Jensen is safe at first, and the run will score. It is a 6-4 Liverpool lead, and they get the insurance run as Jackie Jensen, who is a very fast runner, beats out the throw from Eddie Matthews. Torrey Hunter. Hunter 205 on the season. He singled, grounded out twice, and struck out today. Necro's pitch. Runner goes to second base. Stolen base number 12, and there's not even a throw. Looking for the second insurance run. Necro pitches to Hunter. That ball's hit deep in the left field. Matthews puts it away for the out. They only get one insurance run. We head to the top of the 8th, 6-4 Liverpool. Liverpool wins this game. They will have put down Hagerstown, who entered the day 3.5 games behind. Liverpool will leave the day 5.5 back. Aaron, Matthews, and Adcock, quite a trio due up to face Denny McLean. Jim Sundberg comes in to catch. I must have done a lot of trading this year because half the players I name came through Vegas's clubhouse. Fly ball deep in the left field, going into foul territory. Greer watches it sail into the stands for a long strike. McLean's pitch. Bounding ball to Larkin. It's a poor play. That usually means Aaron's going to be safe at first. No error on the play, but it is the 16th poor play by Barry Larkin on the season. Tying run comes to the plate in the form of Eddie Matthews to face McLean. This is the Polo Grounds. They hit a lot of home runs in the Polo Grounds. McLean throws. Ground ball into right field. The base hit. Aaron goes to second, holds Matthews at first. Now the tying run is on first base. Nobody out for Joe Adcock, who today has lined a triple and flied out on 2 occasions. Here's the pitch by McLean. Ground ball to first. Votto up with it. Over to Larkin for 1. Back to Votto. That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play. Runner Aaron goes to third, and Liverpool breathes a little easier. Two down. McLean to face Horner. Bob Horner hitting 259 on the season. Grounded to short, flied out, and singled his last time up. Runner on third. The pitch. Struck him out. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning. with Liverpool holding on to a 6-4 lead. Necro to face Will Clark, Rusty Greer, and Joey Votto. Will Clark on the day grounded to third, has struck out twice and walked once. Grounded to short, Wagner up with it. Tadcock for the out. As I start to lose my voice, I'm going to try to do a third game here, by the way. One out, Greer up. Greer down, 2 outs. The pitch to Votto. Votto walks. 2 away, runner on first. 2 runs up. Joe Morgan comes to the plate, the number 5 hitter. I may do a little less play-by-play and just a little more pushing of buttons here because I want to get that third game up. Phil Necro's number goes into the red. Votto's at first. Morgan stepping in, walked, flied out, walked the second time, and then grounded back to the pitcher. Ball gets away from the catcher, but not far enough. The pitch by Necro. Runners on first and second. That's what happens when you start to get tired. Hagerstown sure doesn't want to let any more runs in as Karowski steps in. Karowski 0 for 3 on the day. Popped out, grounded out, and flied out twice. Fly ball to center. Mack coming in, puts it away. We head to the top of the ninth, 6-4 Liverpool. Here we go. Last chance for Hagerstown, bottom of the order, Mack, Beckett, and Reardon to face Denny McLean, looking for a complete game. The pitch to Mack. Base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Mack should end up at second. He does with a stand-up double. That brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Beckett. Beckett today's grounded a single, grounded a short, and walked. He's had a good day at the plate. And besides that, Ginger Beaumont is sent up to hit. He's going to hit it to short. Larkin's going to look Mack back to second. Throw to Votto for the out. Same situation. Tying run comes to the plate in the form of Bill Reardon. Today, he's hit a bunt single, grounded to second, and flied to left center field. Ground ball to Karowski, looks back, Mack back to second, throws him out. Mack hasn't been able to move, stuck on second base with 2 ground balls to the left side. 2 away, we're down to the last out, and if you're going to have a batter up who represented the tying run in the game, and he was the last batter in the game, your last chance, it would be Honus Wagner, who today singled, tripled, and grounded to third twice. The pitch by McLean. Ground ball to short. Larkin up with it across the diamond. The game is over. Liverpool defeats Hagerstown 6-4, knocks Hagerstown back to 5.5 games back, and gives themselves a little breathing room between the two teams. Let's look at the box score. Liverpool 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Hagerstown 4-11-2. Hagerstown 2 for 5 for Wagner, 2 for 4 for Mack. Liverpool 2 for 4 for Votto and 2 for 4 for Piazza, along with Larkin and Jensen. Both had 2 hits apiece. McLean 9 innings pitched, 11 hits, 4 runs all earned, struck out 3, walked 1. Middleton pitched 4 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs on short rest. That's pretty good. 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. Phil Necro came in, pitched 3 2/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, striking out 3, walking 5, and taking the loss. His record now is 3-1. As we go to the rest of today, here on the 10th, we've only got one game left, Lancaster at Mid-Michigan. And Mid-Michigan defeats Lancaster 6-2, Verlander over Andy Messersmith. And Granderson went 2 for 4 and hit number 17. Let's go to the 11th, where we will sim these games. I'm going to take a 2-minute break after the 11th, and we'll go play one more game after this. Lehigh at Chico's. As we look down, Lehigh needs this game to get within 3 games of Chico's, and they are shut out by Chico's as Hod Eller wins his 8th game, defeating Brown 3-0. Johnny Bench 2 for 4, 17th home run of the year. There'll be a game 2 here later today. We'll see if Chico's and Lehigh can switch roles. Tampa Bay at St. Pete. St. Pete wins 3-2. Tatum the winner, Johnson the loser. Tatum's been traded to Canada, will appear the 1st of August for the Canadian A's. Edmonton and Florence. 8-2 Edmonton, Oswalt over Torres. D-Gens at T-Ville. T-Ville squeaks by D-Gens 6-5. Babe Ruth wins game number 3. Doak the loser. Ordonez 2 for 4. Home run number 12. Speaking of Canada, they host Amazing and defeat them 6-1. Trout the winner. Hamels the loser. Rocky Colavita with his 20th home run of the season. That puts Canada 2 games up on Lancaster. When we started today, they were at a virtual tie, and Canada has gained a game and a half on Lancaster. As Long Island visits Manchester, Manchester wins 4-3. Eichhorn the winner. Cheney the loser. Hagerstown at Liverpool. Let's see what Liverpool does after just taking that doubleheader. 12-3 over Hagerstown. 3 in a row for Liverpool. Cicotti the winner. Perrette the loser. 12th home run of the year for Heath. 6 RBIs. 3.5 game lead over Berlin. And Hagerstown goes from 3.5 to 6.5 in just 2 days. Dallas at Berlin. Dallas wins 7-5. Maddox the winner. Key the loser. Lancaster needing a win at Mid-Michigan. They don't get it. Mid-Michigan defeats them 5-4. Gibson the winner. Tommy John the loser. Rodriguez 3 for 4. 3 RBIs. Cleveland at San Francisco. 5-0. San Francisco. Clemens the winner. White the loser. Chicago at Carpathian. Carpathian squeaks by Chicago 7-6. Paranowski the winner. Brown the loser. My nemesis Hadley Lake at Vegas. I lose again 5-3. Fall to 47-42. Hadley Lake, however, 55-39. Has now a 1-game lead over Tampa Bay. There's no shame in losing to Hadley Lake. They're one of the best teams in the league. And the reason why I have given up this season and started to trade for next season. 10-inning game. Castro the winner. Brewer the loser. Here we go. Game 2. Will Chico's increase their lead? They don't. Lehigh comes back, wins 10-2. Bowery the winner. Sutton the loser. Sutton heading for Vegas August 1st. Chico's now 4 games up on Lehigh. Lancaster game 2 at Mid-Michigan, desperately needing a win. Lancaster gets it 6-4. Hall the winner. Brolio the loser. Cleveland at San Francisco 9-1. San Francisco. Taylor the winner. Smith the loser. And rounding out the day, Chicago at Carpathian, where Carpathian wins 6-4. McGinney the winner. 6-10. Saberhagen the loser. 2-12. McAuliffe hits his first home run of the season. As we go to day 12, there'll be nothing. 13 will be nothing. 14 will be nothing. 15, that's 8. 15, we have a full slate of games. 16, we have a full slate of games. That's where we're going to end. I'm going to take a couple of minute break, rest my voice, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. And let's see, Dwayne March has stopped by. Hello, Dwayne. I got bad news for you. You lost 3 in a row to your nemesis, Liverpool. And a minute ago, you were 3.5 behind. Now you're 6.5 behind. I'm sorry to be the one to give you the bad news. You probably don't want me to broadcast any more of your games. However, the good news is still plenty of time left in the season. Okay, let's get back to simming today and pick a game to play. Florence at Chicago. Chicago puts a 16 spot on Florence, hands the winner, Lolich the loser, 16-3. Cleveland at Berlin. Berlin wins 6-1. Canada at home versus Edmonton. Canada rolls on. Alexander 14-4, the winner. Gentry the loser. Canada now 2.5 games ahead of Lancaster. Speaking of Lancaster, they're here at Amazing, and maybe we'll play that game. Let me see what else we got here. Let's see. Tampa Bay, Mid-Michigan looks like the one I'm going to play, so we're going to auto-play this one. Amazing defeats Lancaster 4-1. Lancaster drops to 3 games behind Canada. Odom the winner. Cuellar the loser. T-ville at Dallas. T-ville 2-1. Mays the winner. Young the loser. St. Pete at Hadley Lake, who has a 1-game lead in that division. And they defeat St. Pete 7-3. Plank the winner. Jenkins the loser. Bonds 2-4. Home run number 1. Long Island at Chico's. Chico's loses to Long Island 3-2. Palmer over Briggs. Chico's lead now down to 3.5 over Lehigh. Hagerstown at Degens. Hagerstown 23 runs. Degens 2. Lever the winner. Joss the loser. I gotta see this box score. Hagerstown 5 RBIs by Wagner, 3 RBIs by Aaron. Matthews got 4 RBIs. Horner got 3 RBIs, and 5 RBIs by Beckett. Well, there's the pitching staff. I don't know what happened, but a lot of runs were scored. Slash Deep Gaming comes by. Nice to see you, Slash. Thanks for coming in. That's quite a box score. Home runs, Hagerstown, Wagner, Matthews, Beckett, Horner. How do you give an MVP to that with 23 runs scored? You give it to Glenn Beckett, who probably doesn't get them very often, 3 for 6, 5 RBIs. You guys will have to check that box score out when I post the file. San Francisco at Manchester. Manchester's 12 and a half games behind, 42 and 47. And they lose again to San Francisco 4-3. Kovaleski over Musina. Liverpool at Lehigh. Lehigh wins 5-3. They close to within 3 of Chico's. Liverpool is 3 ahead of Berlin. Those are 2 good races coming up. Edmonton again at Canada. Canada shuts out Edmonton. They're on a roll. Carpenter 8-3. Koosman 6-9. Smalley with a 3 for 4, a double. And Canada, who entered today's broadcast 1/2 a game ahead of Lancaster in a virtual tie, is now 3.5 games ahead. And let's play. Well, let's do this. Let me auto play Carpathian at Vegas first. And I finally get a win. Tex Houston, who's headed out of town, going to Chico's, defeats Carpathian 6-1. Candelaria, the loser. Pedroia, who lost his spot on my 15-man keeper list today, 3 for 3. I guess he's telling me something. And we're going to play the Tampa Bay, Mid-Michigan game. Both these teams trailing Hadley Lake, Tampa Bay by 1.5, Mid-Michigan by 2.5. They both need to keep pace to win this game. And let's play this game. I think this is going to be another stadium I'm going to have to build out because I didn't pre-plan anything, so please forgive me. It might take a minute. Tim Lincecum, we got a good game then against Adam Wainwright. This is going to be a good game. Those are the lineups. Play ball. Welcome to Candlestick Park for tonight's game between Tampa Bay and Mid-Michigan. Tim Lincecum takes the mound for Tampa Bay. He's made 18 starts on the year, is 11-2 with an ERA of 1.66. And his second start against Mid-Michigan, he's 1-0 with a 1.13 ERA. He'll be opposed by Adam Wainwright for Mid-Michigan. He's got 21 starts, 8-7 on the year, 3.07 ERA. His first start against Tampa Bay. And as usual in the middle of the summer in the San Francisco Bay Area, it's 64 degrees, the wind speed 15 miles an hour, left to right, and it is cold. I know it's San Francisco, and you think you're looking at Baltimore, but we're going to get I think it's the 1994 Candlestick Park, and it is. We'll have that up and running within a minute or two. Oh, that's almost in the right spot. Once again, I apologize for the slight delay in getting this set up, but I'd rather have it in the park it belongs. Excuse me, Mike Silver spent a lot of time doing these parks, and I like to use them. And he does a great job. That's in the right spot. Almost there. And if there's anybody a little off, we'll fix it during the game. Close enough for government work. Move that down a little bit. And here we go. Crawford at first, batting first. Madlock at third, batting second for Tampa Bay. Sims, the catcher, batting third. Gritch at second, batting fourth. Howard, the DH, fifth. Lascano in right field, sixth. Baylor in left, seventh. Wills at shortstop, batting eighth. And Kemp, batting ninth in center field. In the outfield, you got Bonds in left, Barry Bonds, that is. Granderson in center. Tony Canigliaro, my favorite baseball player of all time, in right. And I got to move Bonds a little. Matt Williams at third. Trammell at short. Whitaker at second. Miguel Cabrera at first. Ivan Rodriguez catching. Adam Wainwright pitching. If you'll just give me a moment. I think we'll put Bonds in left field instead of left center. Wainwright stepping in. And onto the mound. Will face Crawford at first base, hitting .258. Ground ball up the middle. Whitaker to Cabrera for the out. One down. Madlock hitting .220. Here's Wainwright's pitch. That ball's hit foul into the stands. I'm not going to do as much of the commentary as usual because my voice may not make it. So we're going to get an abbreviated play-by-play calling as Wainwright throws to Madlock. Grounder back to the mound. He bobbles the ball, but gets it to first in time. We head to the... No. What happened? Oh, okay. Retires Madlock. 2 outs. I've already lost track of the outs. 2 down. Sims up. The pitch from Wainwright. Fly ball to center. Granderson's got it for the out. The side's retired. We go to the bottom of the first. No score, and we're going to change that center fielder and actually put him in center field. Which means I have to move this. You know, when you're playing this game solo, it doesn't matter that you do this all day to get it the way you like it. Okay, here we go. Bonds will lead off for Mid-Michigan, followed by Granderson, Williams, Tomei batting fourth, Cabrera, Whitaker, and Trammell batting seventh. Tony Canigliaro batting 8th in right field. Rodriguez hitting 9th. In left field is Baylor. Center field, Kemp. Lascano in right. Madlock, Wills, Gritch, Crawford. Catching, Duke Sims. And Lincecum pitching. And here we go, bottom of the first. Bonds walks. Grandison coming to the plate. 247 hitter. Struck him out. Bonds remains at first. The pitch. There he goes. Fly ball in the foul territory. Madlock chasing it towards the stands. He will not get it in time. We'll do this all over again. There goes the runner. There goes the ball deep into center field. And that one is out of here. Matt Williams, home run number 19. The Thrillers lead 2-0. Matt Williams' home run traveled 381 feet. A rare two-run homer of Lincecum, the ERA leader in Field of Dreams Season 2. He now will face Tomei. 2 strikeouts, 2 outs, but a two-run homer also this inning as Cabrera hitting 258. He strikes out the sides, but in between there was a 2-run home run. We go to the top of the second, 2-0, Mid-Michigan. Gritch, Howard, and Lascano to face Wainwright. The pitch. Grounded to second. Whitaker up with it. And he's going to be charged with an error as the runner is going to reach first base. Error number 9 for Lou Whitaker. Frank Howard. Well, let's see if I have time to do Frank Howard's picture. I think I do. And there's a reason why that picture isn't coming in again. I don't know what's going on. These pictures usually pop in. I'm not going to do it again because this is the third game, and we'll fix it later. Howard pops it up behind the plate. Rodriguez throws his mask aside, puts it away for the out, 1 down. Gritch still at first base, on an error. Lascano steps to the plate. The pitch by Wainwright. Strikeout number 1, 2 down. For Don Baylor. Don Baylor hits it up the middle. Whitaker's got another chance. Throws to Cabrera for the out. We head to the bottom of the second. 2-0. Mid-Michigan. Mid-Michigan will send up Whitaker, Trammell, and Tony Canigliaro to face Lincecum, who struck out the side in the first inning. 1 down. Trammell stepping into the batter's box. Lincecum throws. It's either a dribbler or a bunt single. We'll have to wait for the play-by-play to pop up. It's a bunt, and it's a hit. Trammell's on first base. Tony Canigliaro, my favorite all-time Red Sox player. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He's out at second base, and there's 2 down for Tony C., who now takes the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Kemp backing up, and he's going to catch it with his back against the wall. We head to the top of the third, 2-0, Mid-Michigan. Wainwright to face Wills, Kemp, and the top of the order, Crawford. Base hit, Maury Wills on first. Dangerous man, Maury Wills. Matt Kemp, 268, is that what it says? I have to focus. 266. Will's at first. I bet he's running. Let's see what happens. There he goes. There's the throw. Stolen base number 48. When you steal 100 bases in a season, you're almost never thrown out. Wainwright checks on Wills, throws to Kemp. Strikeout number 2. A lot of strikeouts in this game tonight. One down. Wills at second. Wainwright will face Crawford, the top of the order. He's going to hit a line drive, but Williams is going to get in the way of that ball heading into left field for a base hit. 2 outs. Bill Madlock. Wainwright throws. Base hit in the right field. Canigliaro on the bounce. No one's going to catch Wills. And Canigliaro throws it in. No throw home. It is now a 2-1 game. Tying run on second. Duke Sims coming to bat with a 173 batting average. Wainwright throws. Strikes him out. Head to the bottom of the third. 2-1 Mid-Michigan. Lincecum will face the number 9 hitter Rodriguez, followed by the top of the order, Bonds and Grandison. Base hit. Rodriguez on first. Barry Bonds hitting .209 with 19 home runs this season. Ball gets away from the catcher. Down to second goes Ivan Rodriguez. Here's Lincecum's pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Grich to first for the out. Rodriguez goes to third with 1 down. 90 feet away from scoring the third run as Grandison steps to the plate. Grandison, a .246 hitter. And he goes down as strikeout victim number 4. Now they're going to need a hit error, pass ball, something as Matt Williams homered his first time up. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's what they got. Rodriguez scores. It's 3-1. And that's the advantage of being on third base instead of second. Wild pitch short to Lincecum. And he gets Williams for his 5th strikeout victim. We go to the top of the 4th, 3-1 Mid-Michigan. Grich, Howard, and Lascano up for Tampa Bay. Wainwright's pitch. Like I said, a lot of strikeouts. Number 4 for Wainwright, Frank Howard. Number 5. And Lascano hits a ground ball to third. Williams up with it. Across the diamond. They're going to get him. Quick 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 3-1 Mid-Michigan. Tomei Cabrera Whitaker to face Lincecum, not having one of his finest days. Wild pitch, 2-run home run, finds himself on the wrong end of a 3-1 score. The pitch to Tomei. Number 6. Cabrera bangs the ball to Madlock. To Crawford for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And Lou Whitaker. It's a long fly ball deep to left field, but Baylor's going to put it away going into the corner. We're off to the top of the 5th, 3-1 Mid-Michigan. Top of the 5th, Tampa Bay will send up the bottom third of the order, Baylor, Wills, and Kemp. Wainwright's pitch. Baylor hits it deep in the right field. Canigliaro in the corner, 1 down. Wills single stole a bases last time up. He's going to hit it to Whitaker. Whitaker's going to get him easily at first, 2 down for Kemp, who hits a base hit in the left field. Bonds takes it on the hop, throws it in. Runner on first, 2 away for Rodriguez. Rodriguez today, Sam Crawford comes to the plate. Sam Crawford today grounded to second and lined to third. Throws to first, safe. That ball's hit up the middle, but Trammell will take it to Cabrera for the out. We head to the bottom of the fifth, still 3-1 Mid-Michigan. In the bottom of the order, we've got Trammell, Canigliaro, and Rodriguez due up the bottom third of the orders. It is 7, 8, and 9. Lincecum's pitch, number 7. Ground ball by Canigliaro. Madlock's got it. Easy throw to first. 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth for Ivan Rodriguez. The pitch by Lincecum. Ground ball up the middle. Gritch backhands it to first for the out. Quickly moving game. We go to the top of the sixth. Only 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Mid-Michigan. Tampa Bay 1-3-0. Madlock, Sims, and Gritch due up this half inning. Wainwright throws. Grounder to first. Cabrera flips to Wainwright, covering in stride for the out. Sims 0 for 2. The pitch by Wainwright. Grounded to third. Williams up with it. Easy play at first. 2 down. And now we have Bobby Gritch, 259 on the season. Let's see what he's done today. He's grounded to second. He's struck out. Here's Wainwright's pitch. That ball's hit up the middle, but Whitaker, playing him perfectly, has the ball for the out. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 3-1 Mid-Michigan. Lincecum is strong, according to the computer. He will face top of the order, Bonds, Granderson, and Williams here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bonds hits a fly ball into deep left field, but that's going to travel into the stands. Foul. We'll do it again. Bonds walks. He's on first. He's a threat to steal. Granderson, throw to first. Granderson stepping into the batter's box, a 245 hitter, and we're going to throw over a second time. I think Lincecum thinks that he's going to run. Let's see what he does. Fly ball deep in the right field. That ball is far. That ball is deep. That ball is out of here. Granderson, 18th home run of the season. Granderson rounds third, steps on the bag. Bonds shakes his hand. It's now a 5-1 Mid-Michigan lead over Tampa Bay, and they've got this game well in hand here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tim Lincecum to face Matt Williams. Tim Lincecum has pitched great all season. Has only lost 2 games. He was bound to have a game like this. And Walter Johnson coming in to pitch. How do you like that? You're facing Tim Lincecum, and you hit him so hard that you knock him out, and your reward is to face Walter Johnson. Johnson this season, in 26 games, 69 innings, 3-4, an ERA of 3.12. The pitch to Williams. Williams hits a single in the center field, and Mid-Michigan's got their batting helmets on the right direction today. Jim Thome. Fly ball deep in the right field. This one is deep. This one is around the pole. Jim Thome, home run number 17. And oh my goodness, this is going to turn into a blowout. It is now 7-1, bottom of the 6th. We're going to take this game because it is no longer in doubt. We're going to zoom this game. Let's go to the end of the 8th inning, see what happens. Seven to 3. We've got a game. We go to the top of the 9th. Tampa Bay needs 4 runs to tie. Sonny Siebert on the mound. In the game, Siebert has pitched 2/3 of an inning, allowed a home run already. He is 2-0 on the season. As I hit the wrong button, he will be facing Gritch, Howard, and Lascano for Tampa Bay. One down. Tampa Bay down to their last 2 outs. Howard with a base hit. And that's what Tampa Bay needs. Tampa Bay needs base runners. Lascano facing Siebert. He hits a fly ball into center field. Granderson backing up. He's going to catch it on the warning track. We are down to the last out here on the top of the 9th, and that is in the form of Don Baylor. Don Baylor today, 0 for 3. Grounded out, flied out, and grounded to first his last time up. Siebert's pitch. Fly ball deep in the right field. That ball's caught by McGee for the out. The game is over. Mid-Michigan 7-3 over Tampa Bay. We go to the box score. 7-6-1 for Mid-Michigan. They win their 53rd game against 40 losses. They're 1 game ahead of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay 3-7-0. Tampa Bay 2 for 3 in the game. Kemp. Mid-Michigan 2 for 4. Matt Williams. Home runs in the game. Matt Williams is 19th. Granderson is 18th. And Tomei, it is 17th. That's symmetrical. Game MVP, Matt Williams. Let's head to the schedule. That was the last game on the 15th, correct? It was. We're going to sim the 16th, and then I'm going to zip it up, post the file for whoever wants to do a game. If it's later tonight or tomorrow, we've got 2 weeks to go after the 17th. It's been fun. I'm sorry I was so tired, but I was able to get 3 games in with the help of the Zoom. So let's autoplay these games and see what happens. Florence defeats Chicago 6-5 in 10 innings. Cordero the winner. Upshaw the loser. Lancaster at Amazing shuts out Lancaster 1-0. And Jackson was the winner. Messerschmidt the loser. Both pitchers pitched a good game. Lancaster entered my week when I started a half game out. They now trail Canada by 4 games. And I'm sure Sean is sitting back smiling on this one. Let's see if he can do something with Canada here. 10-4 Canada over Edmonton. Ontiveros the winner. Oswalt the loser. He now is 4.5 games. He's picked up 4 games this week on Lancaster, and he gets a little breathing room as T-ville visits Dallas and defeats them 3-1. Hernandez over Maddox. Cleveland at Berlin, and they defeat them 4-3. White the winner. Stoudemire the loser. St. Pete at Hadley Lake. Hadley Lake continues their winning ways, 3-2. Waddell the winner. Faber the loser. Chico's at home needing a win over Long Island, and they don't get it as Long Island squeaks by Chico's 6-5. Eller loses that game. He's 8-4. Flanagan wins it. Hagerstown at Degens. Degens exacts a measure of revenge, winning 10-4. Russell the winner. Shoop the loser. Can MV get a win? San Francisco at Manchester. The Kens 4-3. Eichhorn the winner in 12 innings. Coombe the loser 4-2. Liverpool at Lehigh. 12-2. Liverpool defeats Lehigh. They're going to end the week 4 games up on Berlin. Lehigh is going to end the week 3 games behind Chico's. Tampa Bay at Mid-Michigan. Let's take a look. Hadley Lake 2.5 ahead of both of them. Let's see who's going to keep pace. Tampa Bay defeats Mid-Michigan 7-2. Blyleven 12-3 the winner. Verlander the loser. Tampa Bay 2 games up, 2 games behind. Michigan 3 games behind. That is still a very close race and the closest one on the schedule. Carpathian at Vegas, and Hall defeats Cone. Cone now 13-5. Vegas drops to 48-43, and that is our season up to the 15th. Before I sign off, let's just view this one more time. Liverpool over Berlin by 4. Hagerstown by 6.5. Lehigh 3 behind Chico's. Cleveland 8 behind Chico's, who is 55-37. Canada 63-32. 4.5 up on Lancaster, 56-35. And since Vegas is 12.5 back, we don't have to mention them anymore. Hadley Lake leading Tampa Bay by 2 and Mid-Michigan by 3. I want to thank everybody for coming by and watching tonight's games. World's Worst Gamer was by. Thank you very much. Steve Tate was here. Buckshot was here. And I want to thank Buckshot for coming by. In the words of encouragement, /Deep Gaming, Dwayne Martz. Big Clue was watching the games, David Landau. Beatles Eternally was here. I don't know if he's still here, but Beatles, I'm going to talk to you later tonight about our next broadcast of our podcast. And I think that Will Toole was in earlier, and David Landau, the first one in the ballpark. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful Monday evening and look forward to many more games this week and the end of the trade season so we can get on to other things.